So, Ostranauts, a little bit of hidden gem, a little bit of early access. So one of the reasons why I want to play this game for you all is because it's good. However, another thing I want to make perfectly clear is the fact the game is extremely kind of rough in some places. Like, straight up, it may have a memory leak and stuff. So it's like very, very rough. And the dev has said currently they're working on bug fixing and fixing those sort of issues. But I want to be perfectly clear of the state of the game. It's a good game. I don't know the devs, so I don't know if they'll follow through on plans to fix the problems. But Venus, yeah, Venus, we can go to Venus now. Hehehe. So the game is very Barotrauma-like, I would say. Where it has, like, if you played the campaign, where it has these moments of breaks in text that are more like storytelling of old PC games where they chat and whatnot along long paragraphs. Maybe a little Fallout-like, except like describing actions and stuff. But it's not meant to be like a game to play through the storyline. It's space life simulation, I guess, and like space scavenging simulation. And if you get far enough, you can have a crew. Okay, so character creation. Let me also move my head so I'm over the portrait, because I am the captain here. Look at me. I am the captain now. Meow. I think that'll do. I'm down here. I'm so tiny. But, what weirdo should we be? Should I just try and make myself, or make one of my characters? I like the angry on this one. I'd also hold WASD to change the expressions, which is useful for checking out the eye color. Let's see, I want a different eye color. And should we name our poor, unfortunate son of a bitch Jasmine Blake? Or should we come up with another name? I am... I mean, my dad said he always wanted to name me Cowhead Jones, but I don't think I'll do that to this person. What should we name her? Let me see some other hair options. She was on 22 and I like that. A lot of these hairs are from a mod that was adopted to be in the full game. So it's the dev interacts with the players a lot, insofar as we'll take and I think paid him even. Paid the mod creator. I like this hair. It's so fun and sparkly. Fuck it, let's do this. You know what? With green eyes, we'll make this one mutation. We'll stick mutation on the name. The parents are very confused, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. Now, they all the Iotima wa Timiwa medtech glances at your chart, then at your body, then back at your chart. Immunosuppressed, low bone density, hypovolemic, standard condition for a young spacer on K-Leg Station. Born and raised as you were in the weak microgravity of a 33-kilometer asteroid. Doc says the insomnia is catching up to you. It's chronic around here, something likely caused by radiation and lack of sunlight. Your eyes work well enough for now, but they're still bad, and they're getting worse. 18 years old and rapidly approaching middle age, your muscles are feeble by Mars standards. They wouldn't stand a chance on Earth. No shit, you say. You're no Earther, and you never will be. My mother looks like a coke dealer. I'm not sure how to feel about my randomly generated parents. Jade Rabbit Luna. Oh, I see. The moon is still about somewhere. Law enforcement officer. I guess she got away with it if she's a coke dealer. God damn. Okay. A heart monitor beeps and beeps again. The board tech scribbles a few notes and grants you work permissions, healthy enough to strip holes in the boneyard, despite everything. Fine with you! Closer to the ships after all. You're going to get one. And explains I have biological parents. And I'm 18, I'm $95.39 to my name. And my hope world is the K-Leg Station. Skills and attributes, none. Okay. So, this, it's still character creation. It's a lot like, I want to say they're Mech Warrior, tabletop games, where, basically you would do multiple choice to earn skills, benefits, and whatnot for the rest of the game. So, despite your best efforts, your dream of owning your own salvage ship still eludes me. You find yourself wondering if a change of strategy is in order. How will you spend the upcoming years? I don't think you can die of old age, and each of these options at least spends a year. And I'm not sure what is the good option, or if there's too much bad for being too young. Though I know Seek Adventure is the most fun. Spend a year taking risks in hope of getting ahead. Events will change your traits, skills, relationship cash, and starting items. Work on self, lie low and invest mastering skills, or changing personal stage. Aging will impact your traits as well. Save some money. Lie low to avoid trouble and tighten your belt to pocket some cash. Seek ship. See if any viable ships are currently on market. Selecting a ship ends career history, and review resume. Yeah, so traits, I'm still an 18-year-old. I'm feeble, fragile, micro-G, hypovolemic, immunosuppressed, insomniac, slow metabolism, sharp hearing, unfit, visually impaired, skilled in spaceship engineering, skilled in zero-G ops. That's all you start with. So, I'm going to seek adventure because it's the most fun. You're drinking at the local watering hole after your shift when you see the unicorn. They're a scion of the Iota Miawa executive, seeking out to rub shoulders and bump uglies with common folk. You wince as they try to pay for their round in yuan. It's dollars for the likes of us, friend. If you're careful and lucky, they could be an opportunity. So, rich bastard in the bar with us. We could mug them, seduce them, get them drunk, pick their pocket, or start a riot. I'm not sure which I prefer, because I have not actually done anything. Like, I might get skilled in fighting if I mug them. I might get, enemies if I'm caught stealing from them. Or I could just get them drunk. How do we feel? My mother was a coke dealer. Maybe I should. Oh, Ohio! Alexo Kirby. Good morning, good morning. I think I will mug the rich person in the bar today. Fuck it, sometimes the path to riches is a straight line. Pity you don't notice security detail until it's too late, which happens to be when she's drawing on you. You grab the gun, struggle, there's a shot, and a dead body on your conscience. But you had to have known this was a possibility, right? Eggs, omelets. Okay, I have new enemies. A badger from K-Leg and a bartender from K-Leg. Time in the brig. Oh boy, I have a lot of new friends and enemies. So, the brig is a sprawling sub-compound. Oh, no consequences if it isn't the consequences of my own actions! The Azakiwi brig is a sprawling sub-compound on the far east wing of Okeleg. A warren of dormitories turned prison barracks nestled with alarming proximity to the station's main reactor. In fact, the jail facilities are intertwined with almost all of the station's most dangerous industrial zones. The coffinous scrap sorting lines, the near freezing morgue, and the foul-smelling waste processing facility, and the hothouse hydroponic grow-op it fertilizes. It's here where you do your time, compelled by Io to me. Io. I'll just call him Io. Ao to labor without wage among outcasts, both meek and dangerous. You share a dorm with nearly 100 other souls, all of you stacked like kindling on triple-high bunks that leave you 10 inches between your nose and the brushed aluminum above it. But even a hell like this was not without opportunity. You hear things, you meet people, you get in a few scrapes, and you find a few friends. By the end of your term, you've lived a dozen lives and have all the scars to prove it. Plus, free room and board. In a certain light, it might be worth it. Okay. So, I've got 3 law enforcement enemies. Pirates, criminals, as an enemy. And contact another criminal. Okay. I still got $300-ish. Oh yeah, and the skills. Okay. So, skilled in unarmed melee, skilled in ranged gunpowder weapons, prison scar, pushover, scar, LEO brutality. So police brutality. Nice. Great. Seek a little bit more money. Oh shit. Queen of Diamonds on the river. Matches up nice with your ladies. Turns your two pair into a full house. Huang, the guy who got you into this game, is out. The ancient Nigerian shipping magnate folds. The suit, who you guess is an off-duty military contractor by your demeanor, folds. It's just you, the high roller, and he's been trailing for a little while now. Tell you what, he smiles faintly underneath his mirror shades. Let's make this interesting. He tosses the command key for his starship onto the table. The other players go from quiet to deadly still. His only out was the inside draw straight from the straight plus, and surely he wouldn't bluff with something so valuable, right? I could continue my streak of bad choices and consequences and take the key and run. Could cheat. Could call him on a technicality. I kind of want this ship. Which I think these two are my best options. What are my skills? Nothing espionage or anything like that. I think I'll call him on a technicality. We're playing for cash, you say, looking between the other players in bemusement. If you don't have the cash, you know what to do. He shrugs and takes the key back. You win this pot, but you can't help me thinking you missed a chance to play better. Shit. Damn. Skilled in gambling, though. $600. I know most people recommend starting with 3,000. However, I am a lunatic. In the last few games, I have not. Because walls are cheap. But that depends if they give me a ship that has my minimums. Pushover, fragile. I'm no longer weak, though. Well, I'm unfit. Skill. Skill in unarmed melee. I want hacking. Hacking is very nice. Oh, shit. Zoe, a woman calls. Stop what you're doing. Oh, thank you for following, Everloans. Thank you very much. I play random games whenever I can, and also draw, so I hope you appreciate it, and I appreciate you. So, show, a woman calls. You stop what you're doing, and mouth dry, so do the dozen or so day workers in the cramped dormitory. Silver class incompetent apartment in the ACS barracks. Signal from your next pod over. They're coming. Outside the door and up the access corridor, you hear a clatter of mag boots marching in double time. A half dozen of your neighbors flee through the back doors. Moments later, you hear a series of sharp cracks and screams. Shocker rounds, you hope. You've got a moment to act. What do? I can air vent. Bluff, have nothing to hide, fake a pressure alarm, or be a hero, which is the risk for my unarmed melee abilities. Never seen it, so I might as well. A few months back, you bought a piece. It's a rough neighborhood, and the black market likes it that way. It's not even an old world pistol. It's a damned crossbow, printed plastic with a couple of bolts so delicate you expect they'll snap instead of launch. Still, it's 100 foot-pounds of muzzle energy you wouldn't have otherwise. To your surprise, the bolt doesn't break. Instead, it punctures the armor of the first guy through the door. Later, you suspect that's why they were so hard on you with the boot. As you wait in line for the magistrate to hear the case, face still colorful with bruises. Crime doesn't pay and heroism actively costs you what is left. Anodyne, value-free work, it would seem. Skilled. Back to the brig I go. Okay. Another law enforcement enemy, new friend, a shipbreaker, new enemy, another criminal, a new contact, another criminal. Okay, no money from that one. Oof. Okay. One more. Yes, hacking. Okay, midway through scrapping yet another Hulk, the cockpit of your allotted salvage pod lights up with red telltales. Hey, Zote, good to see you. Playing Ostranauts today. A little gem I want to show off. Midway through scrapping yet another Hulk, the cockpit of your allotted salvage pod lights up with the red telltales. Suddenly, you're under thrust as one of the engines sends you spiraling away from the Hulk's orbit into the black. It's unresponsive, and nobody has fuel to come save you. You're expendable. If you want to live, it's up to you. So, I don't have a mic? What? No, I'm bouncing. I'm saying shit. The audio thing says I'm there. Alright, honest vibe check. Mods help. Can you check that I have audio in the stream? I do. You don't hear anything? Ugh. Ah! Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, Zote. I'm gonna fucking... You need to be punished, but I don't know how. Find that man. The game audio? It should be, it's just real quiet. Okay. I'm going to hack the engine. These old engines are full of software vulnerabilities. You've known this ever since an exploratory dive, but you've never never had you considered trying to exploit them under 3 Gs of thrust. Suddenly, a connection request appears on your portal. Tech support here draws the cowboy hacker under whom you've been studying what seems to be the problem. Together, you smash together the stack on the engine and trigger a reboot. Crisis averted. You start the burn back to the Hulk. The unauthorized leave and fuel expenses are docked from your pay, of course. Gotta do, new contact and skilled in hacking. Thank you. That is one thing I wanted. Okay. I have a fucking healed scar from a putative brand for being accused of theft. Thief brand. God. Okay. I think now I can start seeking a ship because I got the hacking I wanted. An old and heavily used Ryoka Tu-76 Endurance salvage pod. There's not but maneuvering jets and life support, but it can fly. The Endurance model of the TU was built for longer range salvage operations, so it is equipped with beds and a wash facility. The one for purchase is in very rough shape, however. It would require some serious elbow grease to bring it back to form. Moderate Indiking is legal for sale, but does not possess ship systems beyond basic travel and life support. RCS count 4. Which drive? No. Huge mortgage. Decent payment per shift. I think. We'll take it though. Now proud owner. You reach some outer derelicts beyond the watchful eye of yardmasters. Now that you're on your own terms, your next move is up to you. Maybe score a valuable part or two for resale, pull down a platinum tier payout on a gig, or even discover a ship discarded before its time. Whatever the case, it beats sweating in a suit all day for somebody else's profit. Time to get out there and find your future. Alright. And then this is my whole resume. I've got a lot of scars. Gambling, unarmed melee. Yeah. I'm 26 years young. Young. Right. Space pauses and unpauses like a lot of games. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. You can be in pain from putting your shoe on the wrong foot, by the way. Alright. Cool. I have some beverage in my pocket. Okay, it's already full. I love stealing water from here and then selling it. No! No what? I'm just gonna try and mash out the tutorial when I notice them. Nothing in that bin. There's no bin there. Alrighty. Search the fridge. An empty drink pouch. Good. Sink's not connected or something. Alright. The door to the K-Leg station slides open and you're greeted by the familiar aroma of the station vendor fare. Spot prawn stir fry and suya curry, kebab of chicken and yaji spice rub, Szechuan beef with pink peppercorn. Your head knows that the meat is aquaponic or lab-grown or worse, but your heart tells you anything prepared by human hands is better than Trencher's chow. Tired-looking spacers circulate between bunks, the refuel kiosk and the breaker yard, moving in and out of the gossamer haze of cigarette smoke that is a permanent fixture on the station. The smokes are Sungara Viceroys, the breaker brand of choice. Folks here will chain smoke them unfiltered, no matter how many times the IO execs find them for overworking the CO2 scrubbers. Your new ship is waiting in the port, not far from the kiosk hug and scrap shops. Once you find it, you can finally undock from this rock. If you want to strip ships for salvage, all you need are the hand tools you own, but you'll need a welder to start remodeling and repairing hulls. Either way, if you're lucky, you can finally start making a living. Something beyond the corporate-sponsored rat race of breaking ships for a daily raid. A life you can call your own. Rat race of breaking ships for a daily wage. Yeah. And you can hold Alt to see in the dark. Oh. It happened twice. Okay. First, there's this crowbar down here I would like. So, a lot of the game is like right-click menu. And you can hold Alt to see things. I personally, I want more shortcuts and convenience. Because it's like, you can do, hit the number keys or whatnot to do them. But sometimes the choicing thing is a little annoying. Like, one is moves because you have cancel action go the top. Where I kind of wish it was not, like it was set to always cancel action is 0 or something. That's my personal opinion. Okay. There's a little tutorial. It leaves like a circuit, which is one of these pieces that you can install here to power the door. And you can see power visibility over here. Hotkey is L. And spots where there is a circuit is like spots where it's not actually powered and needs to be for something to function. And I would fix up this place, but they don't like it when I remove the circuits from the walls. A lot of it takes time. It's kind of like Sims-like in that way. And I can speed up time up to 16 times. In this tutorial lets you this room with this rack, which has the welder that was mentioned that we'll want. And a knife, which we will also very much want. Let's see. Let's look at our ship. So the airlock in the bottom center is always where your ship will be when docking with things. And we can check the room atmosphere by clicking right. And like, if you played Oxygen Not Included, there is a similar sort of situation going on where we have to monitor the oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and the overall pressure. Oh, why is my ship covered in trash? What the fuck? My cooler is broken. Jesus Christ, they weren't kidding about it being in rough shape. Is that blood? No, that's just patches. Okay. Oh, there's so many batteries though. Oh, okay. Let's start cleaning up the trash at least. Oh, scrap. Scrap is good though. Let's at least stack up the scrap. Scrap cloth. I haven't actually found a usage for the scrap cloth. Patch, I might need that. Ah, that's a patched wall. The conduit is also broken here. Pry open this bin. More scrap. My cooler is broken. Do I have enough to repair it? Missing a heatsink. Okay. But I have a second cooler. That's fine, at least. Wait, there was small mechanical parts here. Okay. I'm gonna be a little bit of a slob and stash all the things that are worth keeping here for now. Oh, this switch is broken. So this battery isn't actually powering anything, right? My transponder is there, which is kind of an annoying place. Let's pry this bin open. The ship is a fucking mess, goddamn. Okay. I thought it said like it had wash facilities and stuff. Or a washroom. I don't see a sink or anything. Jesus Christ, the ship is in terrible condition. The pump is broken, but there's an airlock that is meant to pump out air into a temporary holder, which is a nice setup. Did I pry that open? More trash to get rid of. Okay, let's put the scraps on the ground. Like a monster. Okay. And the trash. Why? Kayla gets to keep the trash. I'm just gonna be a monster and leave it behind. Okay. Why am I in pain? shoes on the right foot. Why am I in pain? Oh, it's from prying open everything. Right. Okay. Oh yeah, X hotkey lets me see how worn things are. I'm gonna set her to do stuff. Just to fix things. Started preparing the bins. Okay. I think though, might be better off doing this later. Though keeping the nav station up to snuff is not a bad idea, like the tutorial wants me to do. Okay. Let's see. But this place is maintaining an atmosphere. The pump works. All's good. I have fuel. I have battery. Okay. So, I think I will, in fact, start my misadventure. So, move tutorial. So, this is always here for you, but it's like docking checklist. You can rotate to the correct thing, fly to comms, hail the ship, and always request clearance, even if it's yeah, star shape, who knows, the little cross, your target, planetoid. And this says what these various things mean. Relative velocity, because this is space, we're still moving constantly. We just have to measure velocity based off of what we're looking at. Cross velocity, sideways. Range, how far away. Bearing, 0 is dead ahead. So that'll be like if something's 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, or 15 degrees. Delta V, remaining fuel in meters per second. And RCS, reaction control system, thrust. And estimated time of arrival. Okay. Ease. And then here's for the comms, here's for steering. There is a lot of buttons on this. I have basically only used like the keyboard controls for this and the match speed and the clear and mute alarms. And you can also turn your transponder on or off. It's illegal to have it off. Telic Disco is the name of my ship. Okay. Welcome aboard the Telic Disco. Oh yeah, and this is just fixing for game bugs, basically. A little hidden under the comms board. Alright. So, we are going to hail K-Leg. Automated response. Request undocking clearance. Alright, have a safe flight. And then we can undo the clamps. And we're off. We are now on our own. Now, let's find a ship to salvage. Granted, I don't have a permit. That'll be okay. Let's go for something close. And we'll just break the law yet again. Wants me to target the ship, that for, tutorial, and I'll follow whatever tutorial is relevant. Wait till my bearing is 0-ish. Oh, that's pretty close. And then we're gonna drive off, and the tutorial can deal. ETA 7 minutes. Alright. I want to use this time to repair shit. I don't have the materials. Might as well restore various holes and whatnot. So, 7 minutes. Watching the time over here, we'll do this until 14:10. Oh, let's set you to auto task so you at least do that automatically, so I don't have to assign a new floor. And we are alone in space. With just me, my life support. Oh, there's a bin here too. Ah, yes, and training to become in civil engineering, combat engineering, construction, and mechanical engineering. Combat engineering, Oh, I have been working too long. I said 14:10. Let's go check this immediately. Did we drive past our ship? We did. Ship? Fuck it, we'll go with this one. Okay. Just speed up time here. And slow down. We want within 5 kilometers. Slow down. Oh, thank you for the raid, Nox! Thank you! Welcome, welcome! Let me, mute this alarm. How you doing? What were you guys playing? What were you up to? Yeah! I'm off, about to crash my ship, by the way. This will be fun. I'm approaching at a velocity of 180 meters per second, and I should be weathering the waves. That's fair. I hear good things about weathering waves, but I haven't actually seen anything about it at all. So I've just been like, oh, cool character designs. So, but I hope you had a fun time. Now, let me entertain you as I crash into this. Oh, right, initiate undocking. Yes. Okay. Docking. Okay. So, I'm currently paused. I'm going to hit this button, the batch speed, and that'll help me cheat, and then I'll unclick it. Ooh, there we go. Steady myself. highly recommend the game if you want to try it. Cool character designs, awesome VFX, and gameplay. Ooh, he's getting me into it again. Alrighty. I'll have to try. Alrighty. Okay. Let's not crash this ship. This is Ostranauts, by the way. If you like sort of simulating Rim World or like Barotrauma, it's a fun little hidden gem with a lot of problems that include lag and stuff. Don't crash the ship. Crash out instead. Don't worry. I have it under control. Oh my god, why does my ship keep wanting to rotate to the left? It's almost as if my left-hand thruster is too bad, or too good. Don't remind me of Barotrauma. So much PTSD from that game alone. Oh, no, I take it you didn't clown around. I love Barotrauma, but I've only played the single I bonked. Nope, come on! Stop bonking! And that little icon was my character getting a story about their first docking experience, basically. The clamps on your docking rig engage and your hull resonates like a struck gong. While your sensors scan the vessel for data, you close your eyes and imagine the fortune that could await you on the other side. Perhaps you found a racing skiff, a nimble vessel with a lightweight hull pushed around by top-of-the-line RCS package and a 4-can Mira Hydra intake regulator. Or maybe you've stumbled on a multi-cabin pleasure yacht, an elite catamaran? Complete with a full bar and corridors adorned with yarns of crimson and cream Van Hummel interiors. Or maybe it's just a dead freighter, a decades-old testudo hauler packed with trash and sporting a giant hole where the reactor used to be. This is a junkyard, after all. I clowned around with friends. Unfortunately, when we actually want to survive, someone decided it was a good idea to hit our nuclear reactor of the sub with a wrench. Ugh. Oh. One time I played with friends, actually. The only problem is our security didn't want to man the guns because they were bored. So we constantly got surprised by mud raptors through the hole. Whatever it is, you've got access to it now, and a bit of time before the IOSX security goons harass you. If you're a salvager, maybe you'll smash and grab rear parts to fence back at Okelug. Cut out whatever you can quickly for a buck, or with a license trade a bit of profit for less pressure and more resale reliability. If you're a mechanic, you could fix it up. Make it fly. Derelicts go for a discount at the shipbroker. Any sweat equity you put into it after you buy it is yours to keep. You could even resell it when you're done for a tidy profit. Or if you're an outlaw, you could always just steal. Sometimes it can feel pretty good to stay one step of IO's corporate security goons. If you're willing to give up docking at patrolled ports. Okay. So, speaking of criminal activities, that's what I'm doing right now, because I don't have a salvage license. Anyway, I'll sit back and relax. The Devil Prince wishes to freshen up with snacks and drinks. The post-stream crunchies and munchies are real. Take it easy. Okay. Shoes on the floor. I'll switch out the overalls for my pressure suit. This pump's broken, so I just have to live with the airlock losing some atmosphere. Okay. Alright. Need to give you, my only crew member, permission to leave the airlock. Oh, I already see some good stuff already. Oh! There's somebody in here. I see. turbo pump is good, and the thrusters are good money. That's broken. That's broken. Let's try uninstalling this pump before this guy notices I'm here. Because he might be a pirate. No, he's just a shipbreaker. He's just a shipbreaker on a break. What the fuck? Maybe I should talk to him and be like, recruit. Can I have a crew? Would be wild. And they're muttering to themselves, complaining about work. Okay, I guess they're not a pirate. Alright. What kind of skills you got? What are you doing? They put in, like, they gave me a hand. Okay. They miss people, I guess. Okay, let's go reminisce with them. Old stories. Okay. Okay. Let's see. They call this social combat, and I'm trying to think. I want to see if I can't recruit this person through enough actions, because I've never had a crew. Although my character keeps wanting to, do stuff. Ask about their skills. And while you wait, uninstall the pump more. I ask him about the skills and they're just like, look around the room nervously. Okay. Mildly funny comment. How am I doing socially? Or my character's social stats? And go back to uninstalling the pump. Tell a riveting tale. Ooh. Metaphysical quandary. Nobody is qualified to answer. Am I running away because I don't want to deal with people? Funny, if true. Okay. Now, while I still have oxygen in my suit, continue uninstalling this pump. Because I don't know if I can recruit them. keep complaining about work at us while we uninstall the thing. What the fuck? Come on. Landon, please. I'm just trying to do a job here. An illegal job, but a job. Right. Just put that there. In theory, I can uninstall my own broken pumps and replace them with these good ones. The broken thrusters. Oh, 2 cans actually. Oh, those are worth quite a bit actually. Let's uninstall that. What am I? Oh, I'm trying to repair my own shit. Well, okay. If I'm in my own cabin, I can take off the helmet for a bit. Until she walks out the airlock automatically. She's like, I'm gonna go out the airlock. It doesn't. Okay, now let's go do that. Yeah. Oh, I probably should have waited and let the door close so I didn't waste as much. Mayo. Yeah. Uninstall. Let's say, like, going back to do things. Where are you? Where'd you go? You're over here? Cool. You can't do that stuff right now. Now let's do that. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Increased my civil engineering, combat engineering. So I think that comes with perks of being able to do this stuff faster the more I do it. There we go. There's the CO2 alarm. Knew that would happen eventually. Wait for that door to close so I lose less atmosphere. Go back over here. Take off helmet. Spend a little bit of time restoring stuff. I'm gonna use this spacesuit, not go outside. But yeah. I think I should hide the power visibility. I don't know when I turn that on. But yeah. I should. An effort. Probably just finish up and move stuff away. Because how are my batteries? It's got 1 hour of charge. Yeah, let's finish up this salvaging. This illegal salvage. Do a little dance so I don't waste oxygen. That one was half uninstalled, I believe. Yeah. And then after that one, we have the other one. Just grab that and move that there. Grab this one, move that also to there. Okay. With that, I think we should undock because oh, I'm at quarter time. So I have to wait for it to say target unresponsive. And now I am no longer committing a crime. We just need to back up, go left. Maybe spin. Whee! Okay. Okay. Enough spinning for fun. Now we only spin for profit. Oh, there's a hauler hauling in derelict. Okay. Be there in 12 minutes? Alright. Let's take off the helmet. And let's restore this can. Spend, 5 minutes doing that, restoring the goods so they sell for more. Okay. Need to be careful so I don't slam into the asteroid. Let's restore my nav station some. Because the police will find me for having a poorly maintained ship. Because it's just like real life. Okay. My power reserve is low. That's concerning. Okay. Other thing that's concerning is how I am approaching the asteroid. Okay, that'll do better. The ship is so close to me! Maybe I should have gone the other way. I think this might be a collision. I'm going to prepare for that. Oh, that is a narrow miss. That is fucking awful. Thanks, Vapor Reliquary. Okay. I think I also didn't help by speeding up. I think I almost T-boned them. Okay. Well, I have a CO2 alarm that is not currently functioning. That's good to know. Oop. Yeah, I should just stay on the nav station. I'm so close. Still 7 meters. Side note, always return to the main menu and stop hitting X. Dang it. So that you don't, it doesn't stay saying so and so many meters. Alright. So, we want about 5 meters. Just a little bit more left. I'm trying not to do it on speed up so I don't do worse. Okay. we're near meter. That'll do. Docking. What's docking clearance? Okay, docking. Let's clear that proximity alarm. Let's not crash into one of humanity's last bastions, or last bastions. We must carefully dock. Very, very carefully. Also, I'm hungry. I think this is going to be perfect, which is unusual for me. I'm going to tell you that. There we go! Flawless docking! Not that I should be trusted with a spaceship, but hey. Okay. As comfortable as it feels to return to the station after scouring the cold boneyard for parts, in the world of semi-legal salvage, finding parts is only half the battle, the rest is selling it. Station centers are connected by rail, a single car shuttle system that is constantly in a state of disrepair. With a working knowledge of the station and appetite for risk, you might even find a way to make a living on this literal rock. The K-Leg economy is a strange beast. There's a corporate-sponsored salvage trade run through the scrap and license kiosk. With the right license, you can rent out time in the boneyard and pick parts without being bothered by IO security goons. The black market is another matter. Industry scavengers know that if you want a premium price for rare piece, you're going to have to find a reliable fence. But it won't be easy gaining their trust. Lastly, the Gig Nexus shops out jobs to just about anyone. The work ranges from menial station jobs to high-risk boarding operations. In every case, the faster you work, the more money you'll find. So, anyways, this is the license kiosk. I literally cannot trade with them until I get a thing. I have this, which I can sell my shit at, but it will not pay as much as the license area or the black market. And I'm creating a zone for my stashed goods, which is just going to be the floor of my airlock for now. Just a barter zone, and I will leave it as zone 1. Because what I want to do is check the prices. The oxygen canisters, the new, are a solid 2.5k. The worn one is 700, so it's worth my time to repair them, at least. No. I'm going to check. I'm gonna find the black market in the Mesca form. The red neons cast heavy shadows in the old Emporium, K-Leg's only leisure district. The OE is a relic of a former world, a portal to halcyon days of the wildcat Nigerian colony before Earth's ablation cascade gutted the economy. Spacers come here to escape the bureaucratic grind, to imagine a world without bosses, to spit a chilled bottle of Mersmia Nana, Anaya, even when they can't afford to. A dozen meters away from the shuttle stop, you see a knot of revelers gathered in the warm light of the Mescaform bar. Laughter and conversation float through the Mescaform in a melange of English, Mandarin, and even Yoruba. That last one might be a sign AOSEC managers are mixing it up with the common folk. Whatever the language, the warm organics of human voice in close proximity is a welcome departure from the hollow echo of calm chatter. One of the faces of the crowd is the Fixer. They're a known quantity in the station community. K-Leg's portal to a system-wide, ever-shifting black market whose appetite for used ship parts and other rare salvage can never be sated. Shouldn't be hard to get the Fixer talking, mention you have something to trade, and they'll likely be interested. Hi, Lando. We have a cat incursion. Let me bring him up to mic level. Yes, Lando, would you like to meow? Okay. Alright. I suppose I should save while I can. And here's some of my personal files. But the longer the game runs, it gets laggier and more painful. So I've had trouble making long form games. And I love the random ship names, like the derelict serving a higher cause. And this character Marco's some assembly required is actually my ship, which I learned the cute pink floors do not count as airtight for some fucking reason. But that's a bug. So no cute pink floors for me. Hi, buddy. This cat is a menace. I want you to know he's between me and my screen and my mic. Alright. Let's find this Fixer. Why is the bar person just in a spacesuit constantly? Ah, here he is. Offer to trade. Jared Henderson, I recognize you. Where do I recognize you? Are you one of my criminal enemies? They see us as enemy, we see them as enemy. Threaten the Fixer. So, Jared Henderson looks mutation up and down, says they're selling parts in the boneyard is a violation of vital AO rules and regulations. Besides, even if it weren't, Jared Henderson doesn't do business with strangers unless someone can vouch for them. Mutation says the right hook can vouch for them and cracks their knuckles. He backs into a corner and tells Mutation to relax. The black market is open to anyone with something to sell. There is no need to resort to violence. Let's see. The black market doesn't even want these things. That's one of the problems. Sometimes they just do not want stuff. Bullets are kind of cheap. $4 per bullet. I say that when my mortgage is a lot. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's get back to... Oh, wait. Let's check out the gigs. Oh, thank you, Coffee Bot. Wait, why is that red? Was that blocked or something? If so, that's kind of funny. My automated bot, which I keep I've wanted to turn off, but I keep forgetting, like, where to find that. Oh, okay. This person just wants me to pick something up and drop it off for about 300 bucks. And if I fail, it costs 200. Yeah, so I might as well take that one. Oh, wait, is there an old Emporium one? Yes, there it is. I'm going to the port anyway. And then the item they want me to drop off will be in this locker. Put it in the bottom right of my bag so I know where it is and where it's off. And then port. Okay. So some of my plans for this are to get as far as getting a crew and see some of the horrors that lie out in the outer reaches of space. I don't really have much of a plan, aside from maybe pay off the mortgage. Unless I can find a way to threaten people out of letting me out of my mortgage? Alright. I didn't mean to restore the thing, but I guess I'll do a little free repairing. My gigs, turn it in. Alright. Platinum. I did that in enough time that they gave me $1,000 for that job. Sick. Let's see. Let's restore this best I can. In the zones. Okay, so the other can isn't in the zone, but I can fix that while I'm repairing this one. And my mortgage is due in shifts, not a day, like a shift. And there are 4 shifts in a day. Might seem frivolous, but the repairs are worth it for money. And I'll only get better at it. Somebody walks up to the airlock and remembers their family. I think that person is a danger to themselves. Okay. Let's sell some scrap. This one that's like new? I think so. Now, let's see. I'm gonna prepay my mortgage by about 300, just so it'll bring down the fees regularly. 400. Okay. And then I'll pay the current active ones. Let's see. I'm good for this shift. Then if I can restore up these cans, I can sell them for a tidy profit and finally get a license to do this legally. This one should fetch another 25k, right? That's what I'm thinking. Ah, that tool's low on battery. Where are you going? Oh yeah. That was a Halvorsen? Yeah, let's get a battery charger for the Halvorsen. And I'll just put it immediately in my ship. And we will install that somewhere. Where is a good spot for this? It won't let me install that because I'm not currently in the ship. Oh, I grabbed a... Oh, there's some scrap over there. I grabbed a motor from somewhere so I could repair this, which is funny. Alright, let's do that. This room is such a mess. It's hard to tell what's going on. I think this is supposed to make this a backup battery. And that switch is broken, so... Okay, so I can pick and choose which batteries are on. Were half of them working. This is the only switch and working battery, so only this one is functional. I see. I see, and that battery is dedicated to the transponder. That's actually not a bad thing. I'm docked, so that's not gonna hit me. But that is mighty concerning. Okay. Nice. Okay. Scrap steel. Okay. Let us install the battery charger. Where do we want it? Honestly, right here under this light is probably fine. I might one day put in a door there. So I'd have two different chambers. Let's see. Repair that conduit. Which might make things a little weird, but we'll live. And that conduit also needs some repair. This is such a hack job ship. I love it. Ah, I see it. That fixed that light out there too. My antenna is broken? Oh, but I have a second one. I see. That's funny. But having more of the conduits fixed will probably protect other systems from failing. My thermostat is working, my O2 alarm is working. Only thing I saw was a CO2 alarm was not working. Okay. Let's go check this bin. 'Cause it seems like they left things behind. Some scrap. Oh, somebody dropped their PDA. Yoink. Ooh. The power drill. It's better than the regular drill. I will keep the regular drill somewhere. Handy. Scrap aluminum. Scrap carbon fiber. I will add the knife to the clip point on my suit. The fact that door was unpowered bothered me. So I flicked the switch. Right, so PDAs, the cool thing about them is because I'm skilled in hacking, I can browse them for powerful items. Defeating the security on devices like these was always a siren's call, a puzzle you could sink your teeth into in your downtime. Thanks to the various governmental authorities plus the manufacturer's recovery pipeline, each device has multiple backdoors for you to find an exploit, like a puzzle with multiple solutions. Anyway, you try to remember the trick of this particular model. Sure enough, no one bothered to patch the exploit you chose this time, and you're greeted with the home screen. That's the problem with behemoth orgs, not very nimble. And the hacker community chews through them too fast. Oh well, at least it was worth it for a little nostalgia kick. Okay. But more importantly, this hacked PDA will have valuable files. And I'm going to keep it away from my PDA. I know which one's which. Okay. Also, I'm gonna go to my flora parts over here and drop off more parts. And my person doesn't have any food, so I'm going to go Suyakart or Shinha. I think I'll go Shinha. Sounds good. Protein needles with nest egg, herb, and dairy flakes. I'll buy one of those. My little treat for a job well done. I think it... Yes, okay. Eat that. Yes. Okay. Now, I have to go to the bathroom, so what I'm going to do... set my person to auto task inside the ship and I'd say about 4 times speed. And now I'm going to BRB real quick. And you can watch me repair things. And let's make sure I mute myself so you don't hear anything. Bye. I am back. Give me a second though. Okay. Snacks consumed. I see the proximity alarm made it so it was no longer sped up. Well, lag spike. This is one of the reasons why it's very hard to recommend this game, because the loading and lag spikes and longer save files have some problems. Jayla Wade reaches out to me at station, seeking help on a family matter. Find me when you have a moment. This is contact through my PDA, no doubt. I've never actually followed through on one of these. Jayla Wade. Old Emporium, friend. Okay. Let's see about that. I wanted to go to the Old Emporium anyway because that PDA may have files that are valuable. Excuse me, Lando. You can come here. But will he? The tram also takes forever to load too. Okay. So go to my PDA socials. I kinda wish this menu was smaller. Wait, are you the... No. Jayla Wade, I see you. Ask about their family issues. Watch as they slowly run away from me. Excuse me, could you stop walking? Somebody stop playing music and they want to start a random track. Seeks the help with a mediation of financial support between family members. Seek out Braden Whitney. Okay. Braden Whitney. States Transfer Station. Let's see about that then. Oh wait, before we go through another loading screen, let's try to sell the PDA and the files on it. I actually don't know how to access the files, but you can apparently transfer them to your own thing for a benefit. Holy crapola! A remorseful confession to terrible crimes that is met with assurances that this would all go away. Internal affairs. Holy moly, $8,000 for it. And somebody's contacts that are worth about. And some crypto tokens. Often used for tips, gifts, and untraceable transfers. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. Holy moly. I'm doing good. Might have to wait until next shift to prepay my mortgage, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Okay. The estates. Let's see about this person here. As a keyway, estates. it's a tiny little in-between room, but I know if you bought a house, you would be able to get to it here. Braden Whitney. The family issues. Braden Whitney is willing to assist with Jayla Wade's issue. And then okay. So then I just go back. States transportation. I have to go all the way to the port and then Old Emporium. This also looks like an old temporary menu. Alright. Okay, Old Emporium. Yeah, because this menu looks so much cooler. Your mom is out of order. Nice spelling. I'm pretty sure that's just crossed out and it says something like dickweed, but it's all the X's after the D. Okay. Jesus Dunlap, what a name. Okay. Where is my friend? That's not the thing. The PDA. Socials. Okay. Let's report back. Pay me for this. Okay. Can't ask about your skills. Yeah, I don't know. I could try to hire them as crew. Maybe. High stakes negotiation. I've never hired crew. Basic job offer. Salary a day would be 300 a day. Death pay 57,000. Fuck it, let's just do that. It might just get in the way. Share with logic? Ask about their skills. Okay. What do? Increase the death pay. I won't let you die. Are you sure with logic? I'll just keep reassuring you with logic, clearly. I don't think I'm hiring him. Besides, I probably have too much to worry about anyway with the start of my life. I haven't even gotten a license. So we'll head back to the port, and then from there, I think what we'll do is try and salvage another ship, repair up mine. Because basically, I just want to clean mine up constantly. I want to get all the parts working, all the batteries and whatnot, because the scrap isn't that valuable. I suppose I can buy a license. Just buy the 24-hour one. Okay, and then trade. And I'll check how much they want for the Stuffner zone. Okay, so... Ooh! I sold this stuff. Let me sell the canister and the turbo pump. That pays for my stuff, basically. I don't need the emergency jumper cable, I don't feel. Let me go see, like, did I cancel out of my sale of stuff? Or can I just sell things twice if it's data? It's a good question in any case. Unless I accidentally duped the data, in which that's a bug, but I will enjoy it for today, because I don't know if I will stream this more than once. But it is very fun to just break apart shit. Us is... us is bartending. Didn't notice it was not loading their names. Alright, let me see. I guess I didn't. Okay. Yeah. So I swore I sold it before. Oh, what did I sell that was worth a lot then? Because I swear it was that. Who knows? And here we board the tram yet again and wait as it loads. Okay. The one thing I might do then is files. Okay. I have to go into my ship to grab that one so I can transfer files. Then I will sell it. Don't want to sell anything else though. Okay. Let's see. Fill up on fuel and power. It's 500 USD, good lord. Can I transfer files if it's on the ground near me? And on the nav station. I have... Okay. That's funny. Oh! I should check if nav stations have files when I'm out and about. Yeah, I want that. I don't think the contacts are useful though. Okay. Save that battery a little bit more. Actually, let's do this while I'm out and about. So... Oh, there's the CO2 alarm. Alright, I actually have a license to salvage until this time tomorrow. Why didn't this opt to zoom in? On the flip side, though, I can show you how huge the world is. Point of reference. Sedna. And then this is Bowie. Oh, I see. It's calibrating my thrust because I'm clicking different things. Right. Eris. Hamel. Or Makemake. Oh, there's Neptune. I see. So those are, satellites. I see. Uranus. And then this is Spaceport in Cassini. Atlantis landing. So this must be Venus. Callisto? Yeah. Io. Oh, that's a Jupiter. Metis. Almathea. For Independence. I haven't gone so far yet. I haven't gone anywhere close to the shit. There's several A's. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's the sun. So this is Mercury? Yeah, and that's Venus. That's Port Chang. Okay. I guess. Let's zoom way the fuck back in. Oh, so many thousands of kilometers. There's the float, the floater, the flotilla, and we zoom, zoom, zoom. The happy to help. Nothing personnel, kid. Oh my god. What funny fucking names. Oh, hey. That is the nearest derelict. I see. That's a tutorial one that spawns for the tutorial. Zoom a little more. In or out? Because I zoomed out a lot. Zooming forever. Okay. I'm going to save the tutorial ship for later. Because I know what's on it. Instead, I want to go with this one. So, talk to Aleg, request undock clearance. Yeah, thank you. Goodbye. Oh, excuse me. It's unloading. Okay. And oop, that's not what I wanted. Close the PDA. Switch to that. Okay. And I'm going to scoot out from around Kaleg. Yeah, if you zoom in close enough, it shows the shape of the ship, which I've never wanted to zoom in that far. But let's go get that one. That one seems fun. Okay. I say that one seems fun, but I think I've clicked a few different ones by now. Yeah, I know. Okay. 6 minutes? Alright. 6 minutes restoring anything. As she refuses to restore anything. Restore. Oh, okay. My thing doesn't have enough power. So, let's see. I should have bought a spare battery. That would have been a good idea. So, inventory of this. Put it in the battery charger. Is there anything I can restore without that? I don't think so. So I'll just zoom ahead. Actually, I'm more lined up with this one, so I might do that one. Oh, shit. I clicked a static spot in space. As you know, we're constantly hurtling through space. Okay. 3 minutes? Well, yeah, I can fix my shit when I'm there. Zoom into about 5-ish kilometers. Oh, that's loading. Okay. Okay. Now we can slow down. Now the game lags. There we go. Just under the speed that I... Come on. Dock this nice and easy, like, until the game lags and forces me to thrust at the speed of light into it. Can't believe that mutation Blake is craving something meaty. I see. It's time. It's time for the meat death of the universe. Oh yeah. Never mind. Come back. Take off the helmet. Let's get this battery. 30%. I'll live. If not, I won't. And I'm going to cancel all the tasks for now so she doesn't run off. Electrical parts, trash. Ooh, heatsink. I needed one of those. Yeah. And leave that battery behind. Meat. Ah, those kinds of batteries. Which reminds me, I should turn this on. Have some light as I explore. Crew seats. Ooh, a manual. Those sell for pretty decent, actually. Pick that up. Pill bottle. Any pills? Pain relief. I'll take them. Okay, couple of bins there. Ooh, gold mine. Gold mine! Oh! Dioxin. I said that completely wrong, but Deuterium oxide, heavy water, laser array. Oh, some good shit here. Oh, and I saw those liners. There's a lot of good shit. And floor and wall pieces. Door. A lot of good shit around here. Okay. This may take a bit. Another pill bottle. Does he even have pills? Hydrochrome pain relief. So it's another pill bottle that says the correct pill type. Nice. That doesn't have any pills. Okay. Chemical parts? Okay. And then, nice clean heatsink too. Another manual. Those sell for a bit. Yes! The better backpack. Way better than the sack-type backpack. Oh, game is lagging. So I think that is basically the timer for the game coming up. There's no enemies here, so I can just move all my necessities over. Actually, I'll keep things for sale specifically in this old sack. Pocket knife. Take that. There's another weapon. I think I'll also sell the pocket knife. I don't know how much it's worth, but it's there. Got more of that stuff. Pick up my toolbox since I know nothing is here that I see. Uninstall that door so I can get in this room. Those are wall pieces. Is there a floor? Okay, I'll take floor pieces as well. Let's see, 49, 47, and 50. 48. Yeah, I'll just take those. Okay, CO2 high. I need to get out of here. Wait a second. Okay. And I will just set these floor pieces here for now. Along with mechanical parts and scrap. Okay. Place repressurized. I can get to... Let's repair my own bin. Nope. Apparently I don't have the stuff for it? No, I do. Oh, the game's lagging again. Oh, heck. Oh, it might be time to end stream. Because the game does not like being played for long hours. Fights on every occasion. Are you not gonna repair that? What if I select repair this one? She refuses, which is a pain in the ass. Well, I'll just pile up more shit. Maybe I will uninstall these bins instead. Yeah, that works. Okay. And then I will go get... Yeah. I think... Oh, let's repair the CO2 alarm. Will you repair that? Fucking insane. Oh, I realize that light is on, so that battery is functional and working and on. Let's go get that battery before it runs out of charge. I forgot to let the door close. There goes my precious atmosphere. Electric parts and motherboard. Take that. Oh wait, is that a— oh, that's a Hydra intake. Give me that. Give me that. Nope. Stop doing that. Get that. That's very valuable, but I might replace my own with that. Because that's more efficient than whatever fucking thing is going on in the center of my ship. And the game is lagging again. There are no dangers. The game clearly is like struggling because I believe there's a bit of like a memory leak with updating NPCs, which is a huge issue. So I might consider it good for this game. Like, I think this might be it. The end of the stream. Oh, do I not have a— let me put the veto tube alt into this. And now it's in the cording. Okay. Okay. And then I'll boot Winamp. Again. PNG test. Okay. Gotta move that down. And down below. And keep moving it down to the beginning and end screen. And then copy the filters. Paste the filters. Ooh, okay. I have to transform it to screen. Okay, I have the temporary veto tube for when I run clunky ass games like this that are poorly optimized. So, if you enjoyed the game, thanks for watching and following. I do recommend it, but it is very rough. As you can see, I'm stopping playing because of the huge lag spikes loading and like waiting that the game has. It's less optimized than Dwarf Fortress sort of thing, but it is the same kind of game. So you may like it. Especially if you like those kinds of games. Anyways, thanks for watching. I am going to find someone to raid. And also save this. because I don't think I'll play on this file again beyond this one stream to show it off. But I definitely do want to save. Just to, like, because yeah, I had some fun. Alright. Alright, Mute Nation, where do we raid? As per usual, if you have suggestions, put them in the comments. And if you don't put them in the comments, I guess. And why? Okay, why? I want to know why Eden's playing Project Diva. But I'm morbidly curious. Oh, Durst is playing Helldivers. Choices. Choices, choices. Yeah, I think I'll raid Durst. I don't think I ever have. So. Also, I like Helldivers, even if I get pissy over various things like PlayStation shit. Okay. You ready? We raid. And a raid quote will be like, for Super Earth. I miss it already. There we go. It references my game and his game because Earth does not exist in Ostranauts. And yeah. And feel free to add whatever emotes you like to the raid quote. Let's see, I've got it copy pasted. Ostranauts is still quote saving. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna quit that. Hopefully it doesn't crash my stream while quitting, because we're about, 20 seconds from raiding. As always, if you watched on YouTube via the VODs, thank you. Feel free to like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff. And I appreciate every bit of comment or mention. Like, if you have played Ostranauts and have any fixes for its performance issues, please, I beggeth. But anyways, it's just been me, the mutation, the thing currently eating your brain cells, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye! And we raid!